Hello and welcome back to the channel. As always, I'd like to thank those of you who've liked the videos and have subscribed to the channel. Also, a huge shout out to Vector Air, the team, Julie, Carl, Luke, Craig and Tina, and also thank you very much to the team at Afton Indoor Range. That's Steve, Dennis and Jeff, where I'm filming here today with this awesome pistol that Vector have lent me, which is the Umarex Smith Wesson 629 competitor in 177 pellet version. Spoiler alert, I'm most likely going to buy this from Vector because I think it's awesome. Just to give you a quick disclaimer, I have taken this out of the box. I have tested it with CO2 and just adjusted the sights very slightly and I put it back in the box so I can show you the quick unboxing experience that I had when I opened it, which is this. I purchased that pistol over there, which is a Cybergun Desert Eagle, and when I spoke to them, Julie at Vector Air kindly said, look, I've also got this pistol here, I'll send it over, you can review it. I didn't pay too much attention at the time, but when it arrived and I did this and took it out of the box, I was blown away, because this thing is a beast. It is an absolute veritable beast. It weighs huge amount. I haven't got the exact weight specification, but trying to wheel this in one hand is just not feasible. Even with two, you know, you can feel the weight of this pistol. Slightly dropping at the front, but definitely holding it out, extended it with two hands is the way forward. What do you get in the box very quickly? You get, when you order it from Vector Air, you get the gun check sheet from from Vector Air. You also get a airgun airsoft manual, which is just the basics. It's a basic leaflet. The most important one is the instruction booklet, which I recommend everyone reads. Bear with me a second. Which I recommend everyone reads, which is here, and it's got the details for the model 29 and the 629. Right from essentially breakdown, loading the CO2, loading the pellets, and subsequently schematics at the back. So just moving forward to the pistol. So quickly overviewing this, as I said, this is a beast in terms of a version, almost like a souped up version of the 629. It's got a rifled barrel from what we've seen, which goes about halfway over here, so it's probably about 2-inch barrel. Over here at the front, we can see that there is this support section at the bottom, which is there for aesthetics purposes, but the main thing is the barrel ends just short of here. And to be fair, from what we've seen here, you can, I don't know if you can see it halfway down, but there's almost like a shrouded section over here which covers the actual barrel. The actual barrel ends around here, starts here, ends about here, and it is rifled. There's a Picatinny rail on the top for different toys, laser, red dot, whatever you want to put on. There is a front sight, rear sight. Rear sight is fully adjustable for wind and for height elevation. What would have been nice is if the front sight had a fibre optic built in. The release for your cylinder is over here, which doubles up as your safety to push back in safe, forward, and then push forward again, and then push from the other side to release the drum. And then by pushing this lever forward, the shells come out. Here are the 1.77 pellet shells, which are loaded from the rear. So what you can do is essentially take all the shells out and load them in one at a time like this. You can have multiple shells via a speed load if you want. What I tend to do is just leave them in there. When I've shot out 6 shots, I'll reload them like this and then pop the cylinder back in the gun, back in safe. Trigger, I've found, in fairness, it is what it is for a CO2 pistol. I'm just going to put the pistol back into fire mode just to confirm as well the pistol has got no CO2 in, just to show you that when you extend the hammer back, there's a slight pull on here and essentially the hammer gets drawn, it gets released. Also, it's got a double fire mode where you can pull back on the trigger, which rotates the cylinder and then drops the hammer. The first pull rotates the cylinder, the second pull, almost like the second stage, drops the hammer. something to bear in mind. To load this, you have to remove the really nice stippled hard rubber grip, and again, which is, I really like this grip, because sometimes you get these plasticky grips which kind of tilt like this. This one's really nice, and to remove it you have to lift it up from the bottom using this indent, which has also, this part of the grip has a Allen key built in. The interior of this, which houses the CO2, is really nice, really nicely machined. And essentially by using that groove index, you just pop that in there and click the grip back on and you're good to go. And obviously on two sides you've got different designs over here. You've got essentially a logo marking over here. You've got competitor at the front on this side of the pistol. You've got some trademark details over here and a serial number over here. And on this side of the pistol, you've got .44 Magnum, and also the details for the safety. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly put CO2 in the pistol, load it up, and then I'm going to take that out to 10 and put 6 shots through here just to show you what the accuracy is like at 10. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to put the box down to one side over here, and then I'm going to take the pistol, and I've got a CO2 cartridge over here, and I'm going to just put a little drop of oil, silicone oil on here, special, without spilling it all over myself. To load some CO2 into the pistol, just put a drop of oil on there to protect the seal, drop it into the cylinder, use the key which is on the reverse side of the handle. Now I'm just going to rotate it until I feel it touch, and then I'm quickly going to just tighten it up to minimally. There you go. I just heard CO2 pierce. That's done. And then put the grip back. We're good to go. Now I'm going to load up the shells. Now, as I said to you, there's a number of ways you can do it. I'll show you one way. You can take each of these out and you can load them up like this. Push the pellet in there and then drop it into here. What I like to do is essentially get the pellets and rotate the drum and load them one at a time like this. And the pistol is loaded. I'm just going to drop it into safe. There we go. Now we have this target, which I'm now going to shoot out, or put it out at 10 meters, and then we'll see how it fares. Okay, I'm going to use this MTM case guard rest to eliminate as much shooter error as I can. And a disclaimer in that my eyesight isn't great, basically because I'm short-sighted, so I can put my glasses on, I can see the target over there, but then it makes things difficult using the iron sight. But I will be using that method to shoot, so let's see if, fingers crossed, I can hit the target. 6 shots, here we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'll probably use the first shot by drawing back on the hammer, and then the rest of them I will shoot straight using double fire from the cylinder. So take the safety off and we're good to go. Okay, 6 shots. I've just got the hammer back, firing. Just to show you, all of the shells have used their pellets. Drop it in safe. Bring the target back. spread on that is very interesting. So we got 4 shots over here, one that was actually on the target, and 1 shot over there. And as I said, that could be down to me, could be down to the fact that I could do with sighting it again. Could try another 6 shots. I'll put this out and I'm going to try another 6 shots. So this time I'm going to try aim sight slightly lower. Let's see where it is. Again, quickly load these up. Okay. Without trying to drop them. I do admit I like this method of loading the pellets rather than taking all the shells out, then loading them back in. Even though loading them back in, there is something kind of cool about dropping a shell into the drum like this. Kind of feels more authentic. And then load this back in the actual pistol and I'm ready to go. So this time I'm going to use the iron sights and I'm going to not put my glasses on for this one, and I'm going to see what this does here now. Here we go. First shot. And okay, there's the 6 shots, and I'm going to bring the target back, put it safe. Bit more of a spread over here this time. Looks like a couple went over here. Interesting. Something worth noting is that we did clean the barrel on this, and these are the first few shots down this pistol after cleaning the barrel, and the barrel did come out quite dirty with protective grease. So I do think that this needs bedding in. Having said that, I will tell you now, I'm going to get this rifle pistol, because I think it is definitely one for the collection. I do enjoy shooting it, and in fairness, it's a pellet pistol and it is a replica. It's designed for having fun here at the range at this distance, and also for shooting things like the knockdown targets and, more importantly, tin cans. And yes, I think this is something that you can have fun with in the back garden. And from my perspective, considering that I've got quite a few pistols in CO2, this is going to be a great addition to the collection for me, especially because it's such a beast. I mean, look at this. It is such a beast. And I'm not going to lie to you, it's even more of a beast than the Desert Eagle. And not to say the Desert Eagle is cool, but I think this is even more of a beast than the Desert Eagle. Right, that brings me to the end of this review. And just to conclude, yeah, I'm going to get it because I think it's awesome. If you like what you've seen, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much to those of you who have liked the videos and have subscribed. Also, thanks again to Vector Air and to Aspen Indoor Rain. For now, thank you very much. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care.